F1 driver ratings. We now go to Oscar Piastri. Started third, finished fourth. I've gone for a 10 out of 10. I don't care what anyone says. He's getting a straight, fat, bang 10. Didn't even end up on the podium and he's getting a 10. This is the highest 10 probably you're going to see for a P4. Cannot stress how unbelievably impressed I was with Oscar Piastri. Got unlucky with the safety car. That was a nailed-on podium if K-Mag didn't press the explode button. And Oscar, yeah, just misses out. But that performance proves to me that there is plenty more to come from Oscar Piastri. And I think even Lando Norris fans should be maybe just a little bit worried, just purely because that performance was unbelievable. He was on Lando's pace pretty much the entire race. And
without all the upgrades as well, which is mad to think. 10 out of 10. For me, it's one of the best performances of the season. He was really, really good. To say that he's a rookie, we've seen how much rookies have struggled over the last, few years. And he's done an unbelievable job. Like you say, he could have quite easily crumbled. And he only lost the podium through misfortune because of the safety car, which Lewis benefited from massively. What a performance.
Yeah, he's announced himself on the scene, hasn't he? Really impressive from Oscar. We now go to Lando Norris. Started second, finished second.
It's another 10 out of 10. And another one of the best performances of the year. Not many better performances I can think of this year than this drive from Lando. Really good performance, great drive, just showed that give him a good car and he has got what it takes to fight the Lewis Hamiltons, the Max Verstappens, etc.
Hell yeah, it's a 10 out of 10 for me as well. Lando in qualifying especially, I think, was incredibly impressive with the fact that he took provisional pole, and I don't think anyone saw that coming, and then obviously narrowly missed out to Max Verstappen. I say narrowly, it was quarter of a second in the end, wasn't it? But it was still a really good performance on the Saturday, and then turn it into Sunday, gets an unbelievable start, takes it to Verstappen, even extends to over a second in the first few laps, and gave us all hope that we might actually have a race on our hands. Lando Norris, Hamilton said already, he's a future world champion. I completely agree. He's got all the minerals of the George Russells of this world and the Charles Leclercs of this world. So well done, Lando. Well done, McLaren. You did it. Lewis Hamilton now started 7th, finished 3rd. I've gone for an 8 out of 10 for Lewis Hamilton for this particular Grand Prix. He made a mistake on lap 1, went wide. His race didn't look particularly great for most of it until the safety car came out. Now, I'm still giving him an 8 just purely because his strategy was to go really long and to hope to benefit from a safety car. So that was a preemptive decision for him to go as long as he possibly could. Yeah, still a solid drive, and getting on a podium is absolutely something he will take at the British Grand Prix, where that did not look likely for half the race.
Definitely not. I've gone for a 7 out of 10 for Hamilton, which may seem quite low for finishing 3rd, but, it was very fortunate that he managed to get that safety car. I know he said he played for it, but the Magnussen broke down just at that pit stop window, so some people got fortunate.
He said he was going to go lap
longer.
50. Hamilton said he'd go to lap 50 if he had to. He was out there. That is probably the harshest podium 7 out of 10 I've ever heard.
Yeah, he dropped to P9 at the start, had a bad start, and then the safety car saved him, of course. It was a solid drive. Mercedes, weirdly, didn't look particularly good at all. Maybe they'll suit the Hungary.
We now go to George Russell. Started 6th, finished 5th.
Gone for a 7 out of 10 as well for George. Think he was actually on Hamilton's level this weekend, if not the quicker of the two, but didn't have the fortune of the safety car. And yeah, it was a shame to see that he couldn't get past Charles Leclerc, even though he had those soft tyres.
I've gone for an 8 out of 10 for George because there was potentially a 3rd or 4th place beckoning had it not been for the safety car. So I think as well George's soft tyre stint needs to be recognised, because that was an amazing pace that he put in there for so many laps, but just pitted before the safety car came out and therefore lost that position. I'd say a decent performance from the pair of them. So well done to Hamilton and Russell, considering the car not looking